What's up everybody, Ivan here from the Ivan Rides YouTube channel. I've got some good news and some bad news for you today. The bad news is the Zooz, it's on its way back to the storage unit. The good news is the Super73 is making its long-awaited return to the channel. It's a beautiful 55 degrees and a sunny day here in New York City, so it is a perfect day for a joyride. On this joyride, I want to talk to you guys about the future of the Super73 on the channel while we make our way down to the 718 Crewzers Garage in Astoria. Whether you're interested in finding out about what's going on with the bike or you're interested in seeing the sights and sounds of New York, sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. It's good to have you on board today. And just like that, we are on the Super 73 again. It's been so long since we've been on this bike. I tell you what, I've really missed this thing. It is so good. But before we completely focus on this ride, I do want to remind everybody that I am affiliated with the following companies. So if you want to support the channel, you can use any one of the links down below, and you'll find them in the video's description. Using those links and my discount codes will save you some money while also generating a small commission for me that helps me with the operating costs of the channel. So thank you so much for your continued support. And with that out the way, let's focus on the good times of being on the Super 73. So right now we are running on the single battery 48 volt stock setting because we still haven't been able to fix the blown fuse on the Chai batteries tray. That is a bit more complex than I expected because I didn't know that they put the fuse directly on the line, so we're going to need to solder on a fuse holder and a new fuse. With that said, we probably won't see, or we're definitely not going to see the types of speeds that we saw in California, but we're still going to get to experience some pretty gnarly torque updates compared to the stock setup on the Super 73's stock controller. So this is pretty cool already. The next week we're going to test the 48 volt, see if we can achieve the same 40 plus miles an hour that we got to experience while we were in California. All this is gearing up because I want to get reacquainted with the bike. Right now I have 409 miles on the Handlworks controller here, and I want to get to know this controller again because we have an upgrade coming. So a few things happened and the stars aligned and the finances kind of worked its way out over here. So we ended up being able to do the 60 volt battery, the 60 volt high discharge battery from Handlworks, and we were also able to get the back 2000. So in a couple of weeks when that comes in, we are going to have the setup that basically Harrison was running on his racing Super 73. Also the same setup that we had on that P51 Bullet that you saw on the Costa Mesa ride. So if you don't know what I'm talking about and you haven't seen that video yet, I'm going to leave a link here because I want you to be able to see that video. Oh man, but this bike is so good. I want to get the feel of the 48 volt system before I switch up to this 60 volt system, just because I want to be able to communicate with you the difference between the 48 volt dual battery setup that we generally run, the stock setup that we're running right now, and the new 60 volt back 2000. So I mean, I think it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun getting to know that bike. We are also still going to run the whole class 2 mode on mode 1, and then the stock Super 73 mode in mode 2, just so we can operate it like normal. But when we need it, that high powered back 2000 is going to be ready for us. One of the things that Harrison and Handlworks continuously talks about is the upgrade paths. So, you know, basically you start with 48 volt stock, and then with the powertrain, there's really only 3 things that you can change to change the performance of the bike. So the battery is 1, 2 is the controller, and then 3 is the motor. While I was in California, I got to really experience the 60 volt back 2000. So with that setup, you upgrade both the controller and the battery. So you're going to have a high discharge battery that can feed more electrons into the controller, that can dump more electrons into the motor, and hopefully we'll get some more speed. And after that, the final upgrade on this upgrade path is going to be changing the motor. So maybe one day we'll think about upgrading the motor, but for now, I think I'm going to be quite happy running that 60 volt setup. So really excited to share that with y'all. Hope that you guys are excited to see that. I know I spoke about it last week and asked you guys what you thought about it, and a couple of you were pretty excited to see that kind of increase in power come to my Super 73, and I'm really stoked that everything aligned so that I could do that. We are making our way down to the 718 Crewzers Garage here. So this is a familiar route that you saw. A couple of the guys are over there working on their bikes, and Andy's preparing his bike for the Electrify show-off here in New York. So really nice to see the guys again. I got all my work done, all the errands, all the stops, blah blah blah, and here we are going to another Electric Wednesday. Now this is one of the few times that I get to really hang out during the week, so I take advantage of it when I can, and if I'm available to go, I'm available to go. So if you guys want to stop by and say hi at an Electric Wednesday, just keep an eye out on my Instagram and Electric Wednesday's Instagram and the Zooz Club's Instagram, so you can join us hopefully for one of these meets. Just as a heads up, Electric Wednesday is not a group ride. It's a meet where we can all just kind of hang out with the good vibes, and then, you know, have some drinks, have some food, and talk shop about our builds, what we plan to do. And if you have questions about troubleshooting, if you have questions about people's builds and you want to experience some of the things that show up there, come through and just be cool people about it, and you'll meet some pretty dope people. I've had this bike for so long now that every time I see it, I'm reminded of why I love it. And people are always asking me like, Ivan, but with the amount of money that you put into the Super 73, couldn't you just get another bike? I was like, yeah, but it's kind of like tuning in cars, you know? Why do people put Ferrari engines in a Honda Civic? You know, it's a sleeper build. It's a fun build, and at the end of the day, it's a personalized build that I'm proud of and I'm happy to do. I get that it's not everyone's cup of tea to go for spending some money upgrading your bike. You know, some people would rather just sell the bike and just pick up something that is out the box exceptional with performance and speed, kind of like maybe an Onyx or that new Segway Cyber, whatever it is. It is something that you know, tickles their fancy. But for me, I really love this bike and I want to be able to modernize it. I'm gonna go to the bodega real quick. You guys gonna go to the bodega? Huh? That's where we just came from. You guys just saw the guys just passed us, but I am a little thirsty, so I'm gonna go grab something from the bodega real quick. Okay, how's it going? Get that mucho mango, bro. Guys, I'll see you later. Thank you. Got us some Arizona iced tea, or Arizona mangoes, and then let's head back. Mission accomplished. Thank you to the gent over there for keeping an eye on the bike while we ran in and grabbed a mucho mango. I mean, honestly, who doesn't love a good dollar Arizona, right? I mean, I'm shocked that it's still $1, but now that everyone's here, we're gonna go chill for a little bit and then we'll resume the video once we are Cybertruck. Once we are on the road again. Once we're on the road again to Electric Wednesday. So we'll pull up real quick and then we'll resume then. This time around, unlike last time where we had a squad of 5 people, today we just got Patrick and Kelvin. Patrick's gonna be on his super modified Zooz, and then Kelvin is gonna be on his 2TO. Actually, before we go, I almost left the mucho mango, which was delicious. I almost left that out. We are ready to go. And since this is the halfway point of the video, we're going to use this opportunity to just tell y'all, if you liked this type of video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, as it really helps out the channel. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the ride or anything like that. And if you want to support the channel, a great way to support the channel is to subscribe. There is going to be an icon here on the bottom right of the screen with my logo on it. If you click on that, it'll automatically subscribe you to the channel, and be sure to turn on that bell notification. So anytime I release a video, you'll know when it is. E-bike, e-scooter, and e-skate content is released every week. But if you don't want to worry about the time, turn on that notification. So thank you for your continued support. And let's ride our way to 10,000. Whew. He's gone. Ooh, that's sketchy. Also, I forgot to mention on the ride here the whole shorts thing that we were doing. This week is the last week that we will be doing the shorts. So hopefully the experiment has worked out and I continue doing it, but I'm gonna see, you know. It was supposed to be for the whole month of February. I wanted to do it for 4 solid weeks there, so this guy. But yeah, like I was saying, we are going to cut that possibly soon, but we're gonna feel it out. We are going to feel that one out. I don't know where we're going, but all I do know is this is a dope view with the golden hour here. We're finally getting much more sunlight, and we're finally getting like longer days. So these types of videos are going to be a lot more doable, and it's not going to be just as depressing. But I mean, look at that, y'all. Look at that. What a sight. What a sight. That's why I love when we do these Electric Wednesdays by locations like this, where it is just a really nice view. Oh, I guess we're gonna jump in here with the cars because, hey, EUC guy. I guess Kelvin's gonna stick to the bike path. If he's gonna stick to the bike path, we'll just follow along with him. Yeah, this is completely different from the path that we took last time. This next light, I'm gonna jump in the road with Patrick over there. Yep, clear. Woo, I'm going through battery like crazy. Voltage sag is gonna be crazy, but I'm excited for that new battery and I'm excited for that build, so I hope y'all are excited for it as well. You know, I never learned. I am freezing again because I got suckered in by this fake spring, and I'm only wearing a Uniqlo ultralight down jacket underneath my Super73 jacket, and I'm wearing my kicks again, so my feet are cold. I'm sorry, I did not learn my lesson, but it is what it is. Thankfully, it will be warm once we get there, and we'll be chilling. All right, once we get past this bridge over here to the right, that's the bridge that we normally take into Manhattan. That's that bike lane that brings us into Manhattan up there. So if it looks familiar, it brings us that way. And then for us, once we get past this, we just got to keep an eye out for the turn for focal point, and then that's it. Super easy. Oh man, Kelvin's out. If I had my second battery and the dual 48 volt tuning, I think I could keep up with a mini bike. I'm not going to have the same acceleration, but I'll have enough top end to keep up with him. But eventually, again, once that 60 volt comes in, we should have a little bit more performance. Just got to be mindful here. Got to take it easy with the pedestrians, and then I think we're already here. God, guys, I love this bike. I've missed the living heck out of it, but I hope you enjoyed seeing it again here. Again, this was the 48 volt single battery tuning, and next week's video we'll see the dual 48 volt. Oh my god! Okay, he turned. Okay, cool. I guess we're going this way. And pulling up. It's Electric Wednesday. So again, everybody, thank you for coming along. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace out, everyone. Bye. We're not recording any Electric Wednesday festivities, so this is it.